Hello everybody, welcome to That's Football. England won, Denmark won, and that says it all. Worse than prime Stoke. Gareth Southgate must have pictures of Tony Pulis and Sam Allardyce on his wall wearing Speedos because he admires them. That is his thing. Because England, I tell you what, the press need to do something. They've been living right up his arse for too long. And the bottom line is, in all seriousness, something needs to be said. This was bad enough after Serbia when we won that England win their opening game in a major tournament and there's huge criticism. We've now drawn to Denmark, who had more shots than us, more possession than us. What's the excuse? You've got Jude Bellingham, you've got Phil Foden, you've got Saka, you've got Kane, you've got Palmer you haven't even used, you've got Anthony Gordon, who was one of the best players in the Premier League last year, you haven't used. The guy is just out of his depth. Absolutely out of his depth. And look, let's go back to Serbia. The three big problems. One is picking players out of position. There is no way in a million years I want to see the press jumping on Trent Alexander-Arnold tonight, tomorrow or any other day. Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the best attacking right backs in world football. You're playing him as a number 6 that nobody else does in a major tournament that we've been waiting for 2 years. Absolutely incredible. Phil Foden, player of the year in the Premier League. One of the best attacking midfielders centrally in the game. We put him on the left wing. Unbelievable. We have got one of the best left wingers in the Premier League who will give you balance in Anthony Gordon. We have got people like Conor Gallagher, Kobe Mainoo, Wharton. You could put Bellingham next to Rice, who was completely out of the game, and put Foden there. But even then you'd have a problem because you've got Harry Kane, who is dropping into the midfield to get the ball when we've already got creatives in the midfield. This would be like Man City having Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden and Kevin De Bruyne and then letting Harry Kane drop into the midfield. Who the bloody hell are Foden, De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva going to pass the ball to? They've got Erling Haaland, who couldn't bloody, set up a bloody birthday party. He's not creative. He's there to get on the end of things. Ollie Watkins comes on. Within 2 minutes, he's ran in behind and he's had a shot. It's probably our best chance of the game. The balance of that team is incredibly bad. On top of that, you've also got this mad obsession with when we score a goal, let's sit back. I'm telling you, momentum in football is not like a light switch. You cannot turn it on and off. 2018, Croatia. Euros final against Italy. Serbia last Sunday. Denmark today. Score a goal, 70% possession, score a goal, drop down to 40% possession. Literally, it's not a coincidence. Southgate's game plan is, he may as well go and get it a bloody PS5. It's a teenager. It's that out of date. It's that long ago since that style of football was anywhere near relevant. It's a bloody teenager. It's 14 years ago since Mourinho was winning games by scoring and parking the bus. It's just incredible. Incredible that Southgate thinks in 2024 you can score a goal after 15 minutes and park the bus for the rest of the game. I was glad Denmark scored because it's going to happen in the knockout stages. It's going to happen, so it may as well happen now. This is a guy whose sole game plan for years has been score a goal and park the bus. And you know what? I feel justified against the Linekers and the Shearers and everybody else who go, let's cut Gareth some slack. We saw it in 2018. We saw this 6 years ago. Football fans saw this and we got ridiculed for it. Southgate's too negative. And now, these experts who've been living up his arse for the last 6 years are now going, he can't do this, he's too negative. We've been saying it for years. The media, the ex-players, they've been sat there with their microphones and their pens and their typewriters defending this for years. Oh, but he gets us to tournaments, he gets a lot of clean sheets. Shove your microphone up your arse. You might talk better sense because we've been saying this for years. Way, way, way too negative. Way too negative, and it's not the first time. He scores a goal, he parks the bus. Denmark equalise. Even then, you can't do that. Football is all about momentum. When you score a goal and you park the bus, whether Denmark score or not, if you need to change gear again, it's very hard because your team has gone into our game plan is score and then protect. Oh, they've equalised. Oh, how do we go back into that gear? You can't do it. You've got to set your philosophy and stick to your philosophy. If it's the last 10 minutes and you're tired, make a couple of subs, let's sit back. Teams do that, but you don't start sitting back after 15 bloody minutes. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. As I said on Sunday, it's like saying to your missus, tonight you're going to get the best night of your life. Passion all night long. And then you take your socks off and go, forget it. I'm not interested now. Let's go and watch a bit of Countdown. I recorded them all from this week. It's just, I don't get... I'd love to be wrong. I would love to be wrong, but I know I'm right. This guy ain't got a bloody clue. He definitely wouldn't get a job in the Premier League. I don't think he'd get a job in the Championship. Tell me a manager in the modern game who scores a goal and then parks the bus. It's incredible how bad he is. It really is. And also, what I will say in relation to England's hopes, we are going to be bored shitless unless something amazing happens. He is going to bore the shit out of us. We will probably get through. We will get through the group. I think we'll get through the round of 16 because if we top the group, we'll probably get someone like Romania or Slovakia. And then in the quarterfinals, we might grind it out against a Belgium or a Netherlands or whoever. But at some point, we're going to hit somebody who knows what they're on about and they're going to knock us out. Because for all the talent we've got, and we have got good players, and I think it should be coming home, we've seen tonight, no matter how good the players are, Bellingham wasn't good tonight. Foden wasn't, Kane wasn't. So I look at Italy, and we're going to watch them tonight, and I look at other teams, and I think they're building momentum. Germany, what have we learnt from the first two games? Like, Germany are growing into the tournament. We're going backwards. Like, if you want to win a tournament, you've got to send a message that you're good enough to win the tournament. In 2 games, all we've done is we score a goal and park the bus. We're building no momentum. Absolutely none. Absolutely none. So the only thing we can do now is hope that there is some revolution around the team. But I doubt it. Because he, despite all the criticism against Serbia, he picked a winning team. Listen to nothing. I'm going to stick with the team that beat Serbia. What, the team that beat Serbia who played well for 15 minutes and then played shite? You're going to stick with that team that then played shit again? This is your manager, everybody. This is your manager, ladies and gentlemen. He picked the same team as Serbia that was shit for 70 minutes. And as I said, the criticism of Foden and Trent does not belong at those players' feet or door. It belongs at Southgate. You put Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back and he has a bad game, let's talk. You put Phil Foden at number 10 and he has a bad game, let's talk. If you want to talk about bad performances, Trent and Foden should not be mentioned. It should be Kane, Bellingham, Rice, because they all played in their right position and for some reason didn't play well. Trent and Foden, that's Southgate, not them. Anyway, smash a like on the video and subscribe. I'm here for the comments. Give me your thoughts. But again, absolute shit from England. And again, we are wasting a squad that should be winning the tournament with a coach that really should have been sacked a long time ago, if we're being honest. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. I'll speak to you in a bit.